In the cradle of humanity, where the roots of culture and civilization intertwine, the cow stands as a symbol of life, sustenance, and prosperity. This revered creature, central to African permaculture, is not just a part of the landscape, but a cornerstone of our heritage, tracing a lineage of reverence and respect that spans across millennia and civilizations, from the ancient past of pre-dynastic Egypt to the present-day communities of Rwanda and beyond. In the lush highlands and the fertile valleys of Rwanda, cows are not merely animals. They are integral to the fabric of society. Here, they are known as Inka, a term that encapsulates their importance and esteem. The Inca is more than a source of milk, meat, and hide. It is a symbol of wealth, social status, and familial pride. In Rwandan culture, the gift of a cow, known as ugrinka, can bind families, settle disputes, and serve as a cherished dowry, cementing relationships and fostering community ties. But the reverence for cows stretches even further back to the sands of ancient Egypt. The goddess Hathor, depicted with the ears of a cow or in a full bovine form, was a deity of the sky, fertility, and women, embodying maternal care and abundance. Her temples were centers of music and dance, reflecting the joy and nourishment she represented. Hathor's image, etched in stone and inscribed in the annals of history, symbolizes the profound connection between the cow and the nurturing essence of life itself. In the realm of African permaculture, cows play a pivotal role. They are not just passive inhabitants of the farm, but active participants in the cycle of growth and regeneration. Their grazing patterns help manage the land, reducing the need for human labor and chemical interventions. The manure from cows is a natural fertilizer, enriching the soil with nutrients and improving its structure, fostering a healthy, thriving ecosystem where crops can flourish. Moreover, the integration of cows into permaculture practices exemplifies the principles of sustainable and holistic agriculture. This approach aligns with the African concept of Ubuntu, I am because we are, a philosophy that emphasizes the interconnectedness of all beings and the importance of harmony between humans and nature. As we delve into the narrative of cows in African culture and agriculture, we are reminded of the layers of meaning and significance these creatures hold. They are a link to our past, a presence in our present, and a guide towards a sustainable future. In their gentle eyes and graceful demeanor, we see the reflection of our ancestors, the guardians of the land, and the custodians of wisdom passed down through generations. In honoring the cow, we honor our heritage. We acknowledge the sacred bond between humanity and nature, a bond that is nurtured in the fields and pastures of our continent, a bond that sustains and enriches us. The story of the cow in Africa is a testament to our shared history, a celebration of our cultural richness, and a reminder of the enduring principles that guide us: a respect for the land, reverence for life, and a commitment to the continuity of our communities. Let the cow, in its quiet majesty, remind us of the unity and strength inherent in our African identity, an identity rooted in the rich soil of our land and the enduring spirit of our people. From the rolling landscapes of Rwanda to the ancient banks of the Nile, the cow embodies a legacy of nurturing and sustenance integral to the African spirit. This majestic animal, through its presence in permaculture systems, continues to teach us the value of living in harmony with our surroundings, embracing cycles that have nourished populations for centuries. In the tapestry of African agriculture, cows are more than mere contributors to food security. They are custodians of biodiversity, champions of soil regeneration, and architects of sustainable futures. Their role in permaculture goes beyond the physical. It's a dance of balance and reciprocity where every aspect of their existence, their movement, their grazing, and even their rest contributes to the health of the ecosystem. The cow's journey through African history is rich and profound, deeply entwined with our cultural evolution. In ancient times, cows were not only agricultural assets but also spiritual symbols, revered in rituals and celebrated in art. They were seen as vessels of life and prosperity, their images carved into the very walls of history, standing as silent witnesses to the reverence our ancestors held for these gentle giants. But today, this reverence lives on, evolved but deeply rooted in tradition. In the context of modern African permaculture, cows are a bridge between the past and the future. They represent a continuity of knowledge, a living library of practices that honor the natural world and our place within it. As we face the challenges of the present and look towards the future, the principles of permaculture, care for the earth, care for the people, and fair share find profound expression in our relationship with these creatures. As we walk through the lush, green pastures among the cows that graze there, we are walking through chapters of our own story. Each cow, with its serene demeanor and nurturing presence, is a verse in a poem of resilience and hope. They inspire us to continue the legacy of stewardship, to cultivate practices that nourish the land in our communities, and to forge a future where the balance between giving and receiving is maintained. In the end, the narrative of cows in African permaculture is a narrative of life itself, cyclical, interconnected, and sacred. It's a narrative that calls us to remember and to look forward, to learn from the gentle wisdom of the cow, and to build a world that reflects the beauty, strength, and resilience of our African heritage. As we stand in the shade of a tree watching over the fields, we are not just observers. We are participants in a legacy that will continue to grow, thrive, and nourish generations to come.